What's going on, everybody? It is Monday. We are starting the week here on Veterans Day. SPY is down about half a point here, really nothing too significant. Main thing that I'm looking at right now is just the near whole levels. Looks like 280 is definitely going to be something to take note of. Not really so much on the downside. It's kind of stuck in the middle of 276 and 278 here. Long above 278 though could definitely be a solid trade if we can get up there again. As for the short side here, we're kind of starting to drop off a little bit. If we don't end up recovering this 278, could certainly be seeing something down to 275 still. But other than that, the market is open here, and I got a lot to pay attention to. Apple actually being one of them for a gap and go candidate, surprisingly here. It is dropping on news about its supplier actually not lowering guidance, so not doing too hot over there. Yeah, it looks like Apple's gonna be it for right now. So let's see, got 80, probably risk about 30 cents again. I don't know if I have enough buying power to get 1,000 shares here. I don't think I do. I think I might have to go 750. Alright, well, first candle closed here. Let's see if we can turn around. Lightspeed still messing with it, so it's not exactly where I want to see it. Oh wow, PCG was really good. Wow, PCG just dropped a point. Missed out for sure. Alright, starting to see a lot of red here. And we're getting closer. Close. I think I was just a little bit away there. Alright, next candle. Looks like we're heading for it. SPY's dropping here. I'm in. Looking for 50. Not quite getting it. Come on. There we go. Right there. Perfect. Where did I get filled? Oh my god, I got filled at 72. Man, that's just killing me lately. Slippage on these gap and go orders has definitely been an issue. Yeah, I should have taken that one off sooner too. Jeez. Whatever. Well, nothing wrong starting with the win on Monday. Could have been a lot better. Oh well. Looking for opening range plays here. Might have something here on MU depending on where this wants to close. It's about to close right now. So I'll probably get 37.89. I'd like to see it close mid-90s right now. I don't know, it's kind of a really ugly opening range play. This wick bothers me. I think I actually need to avoid it. Wow. I think PCG got halted here. Just a huge sell-off. There was a hidden buyer here at this 90, and as soon as it broke, man, that would have been a huge one. That's too bad. Light could be something here. Got a low of 83. $500 is definitely too big. God, dude, these bills are terrible. Taking the breakdown here. We'll see what happens. Risk is slightly above. I didn't have enough time. Looks like I'm risking about 60 cents, so I'm gonna need this to drop to about the 20s, 30s. There's a hidden buyer here. Broken good. SPY's still dropping pretty hard here. Kind of would expect Light to keep going with it. Buyer here at 55, broke him. Better. Getting kind of slow here. Starting to see some green. I'm just gonna take it off. Yep, there's the pop. Decent move. I don't know. Not trying to stretch it into anything major. I didn't have enough time to really calculate my risk. I mean, once it got down there, I knew I was either in or out, so I just had to go for it. And I think that kind of threw me off for profit-taking partials and whatever else. But quick 60 bucks, fine. Apple's still selling off. PCG is still halted here. I'm not really seeing anything else at the moment. Apple's definitely too far gone now. Wow, well, Light kept going. Light's down at 40 now. Alright, well, it doesn't look like I'm seeing anything else at the moment here. Apple might actually, what is this? Making a super tiny little flag here. It could be interesting. We'll see what it does. What is this? About 75. Definitely too early to be taking it. I just feel like I'm just chasing a short. Unless we start seriously flagging here, I can get a really nice risk reward here. To the high of this. And I guess we're just gonna go. Yeah, SPY's dropping pretty hard too. Alright, well, nothing for the moment. I'll turn it back if I see something. Okay, I'm watching SPY here. We might be seeing a bottom around this 276. We got a low of 203 here, and we're kind of not touching it now. So I'd like to get long in front of this, have a super tight risk reward here, possibly see it back up to VWAP. And it looks like we are starting to see a little bit of a bounce here, so I'm going to enter in long, and my stop is just going to be low a day here, right underneath the whole number. A couple of pennies here, so only about 20 cents here. I'm just paying attention to the charts really. You see we kind of bottomed here on Friday yesterday, starting to see a little bit of a bounce, but we haven't really, I guess back here, 276 has been a pretty significant level still, so could definitely be a good bounce spot here. As for the rest of the stocks, there's really nothing. Everything's just kind of dropping. Everything was following the SPY here for a while. Nothing's really trading around VWAP, I guess. It's just kind of all over the place here. Alright, we're making higher lows each time here, so that's definitely a good sign. If we can get above this 20 range, could definitely see what we start doing at the 9 to start. I don't know what the pre-market looks like here. Might be going for it. Yeah, there it is. Too bad. Whatever. Still might be a trade on it. Just gotta wait and find out. Okay, so we're starting to see another little bottom here. I'm starting to think about taking another entry long as it's getting closer and closer here. I'm not seeing quite enough yet because we haven't really stuck above 276, but we aren't breaking down either. We saw a bunch of volume here too. So I'm thinking I might want to try and long this one again, depending on what we can do, if we can start closing above 276 or not. Close and put right back under. I don't know. It's early. It's the most heavily traded object. I think I just need to stay away for the moment. Wait and see what happens with it. Well, clearly there's something going on, but that volume, that's ugly. Get pretty big. Kind of getting stuck at this 85 too. There must be a buyer here at 85. No, not more. I don't know. It looks really good, but ever since that last Friday, I don't know. I think I need to be really careful in making sure that I'm taking these A+ setups, because this volume makes it a not A+ setup. As good as it looks, I mean, we came back, keep failing and failing here. I don't know, once this 20 comes into play, I might not be able to resist. Or we're just gonna go. Yeah, SPY's failing, it's moving down. MO might have something here. Not quite sure what though. Again, the volume. Spent its whole day above VWAPs for now here, getting 20 minutes into the day. Decent little pop, stuff by the 20, coming right back to VWAP, getting stuck here at 80. Well, that could be a good short here. So 72. About 30 cents of risk. I don't know, we aren't failing to move any higher here. There's a close. If we fail and move right back to VWAP again, there could definitely be a short in here. It looks like we are. Alright, I'm going for this. I'm gonna take a short and see if there's gonna be a pop underneath VWAP. Only risking about 50 bucks. Volume's increasing here. Unless we start getting above, SPY's still making new low days. Tick's looking really negative too. There could definitely be a solid drop on this. I actually want to get a little bigger here, because things are starting to look really red. Stop will be above 02. We are still dropping pretty hard here. Just need MO to do the same. And it's 75. Stop is up there still. Lots of red, but not much follow through at the moment. I think the key thing was to get under this 73, and we are. The next spot is 65, so right about here. If we can get underneath the 65, we could definitely shoot for low a day here. And it is definitely important that we close underneath VWAP. No pullbacks. It's a good start. Look at that, lower high, lower high. Solid start here. I want to see in the 40s before I start taking anything. Is that true? No, I want to see it in the 50s. Of course, SPY's bouncing up here. Gotta be. Was there? Can't quite tell. There we go. I'm taking some off just to make myself feel better because we aren't really breaking down hard here. We're moving pretty slow. SPY looks like it's gonna get ready to make another new low a day here. You know, it's definitely capable of making these pretty big moves. We're just not getting it on this end yet. Alright, SPY makes a new low a day here. That'll definitely help out. There you go. Big buyer there at 50 I saw. I'm gonna take another 50. Alright, trade is not going to go past VWAP. So new stop is going to be 80. And SPY is starting to bottom here. Couldn't make a new low. We did though, so I'm gonna take another 50. So I got 200 left. Big drop again here. Each time we get these pops, I'm starting to see these reds, so that's definitely a good sign. SPY is breaking up higher out of its low of day range, and tick is coming right with it. I'm gonna get ready to exit everything here because I had a pretty nice start to this trade. I don't see a reason that I need to let it go forever and forever. So if we start seeing a pullback here, that was enough for me. I'll take it. Right at low a day anyway. As much as I want to watch that and see what's going on, something's happening in Apple right now, and I just missed it. I think there was a hidden seller or something here. Yeah, I could definitely go right back to VWAP. Yeah, SPY's starting to move higher here. Am I in something at 19? Oh, definitely something at 19 here. Problem, circuit breaker. Alright, so we gotta remember, back in the past, each time we've had to short a circuit breaker at a significant number, the squeeze can certainly be just as bad. Just as bad as the breakdown, but this looks pretty good. I mean, we made above, failed, new low, stuffed straight back to 19 here. I think worst case scenario, I lose 20 cents. Best case scenario, I can lose 10. So I think I'm gonna play it a little safer this time. I'm up pretty good on the day. There's no reason to really try and force myself here, but I do like it, so I want to watch and see what happens here. Yeah, MO bounced all the way back. Once it hit low a day, that was the end of it. See a SPY can help. SPY's actually failing again. Might be moving lower. Oh yeah, SPY's dropping. Ticks are dropping too. So this is NASDAQ. NASDAQ's at minus 200. NYSE's at minus 500 on the tick. So we're looking pretty red here again. Could definitely be seeing something right now. Max 19. Shoot. Nope. I'm short 500 right now. No, I need to get out. That was just I was too slow. I can't let my order sit down there after it's already broken down. That was, I don't know, just the way it was. Tiny hit, so it's fine, but I don't know. I need to rewatch the tape on that one. I might have been able to do a little bit better, but that was pretty quick. Could definitely keep going. I think if it comes back to 19 and fails, there could be another good entry up there. There's definitely a hidden buyer here at this 80 though. Don't like that. SPY new low day. Ticks are super ugly right now. Man, it's a pretty good move. I don't know, because this is like the third or fourth time I've gone through this. I'm starting to wonder if the better entry is as this thing is failing. You know, the entry is usually on the break, but you know, I'm starting to be able to tell that whenever this thing is getting ready to move back down, there's another case for me to get a much better entry on these. Alright, nothing yet. Alright, something weird's going on here in light. The market is very weak right now. Ticks are super red. Trends rising up here. I mean, we're looking very bearish, but light just is not. And clearly over 39 here, there is a play. So I think I'm going to go for the little pop here, because we keep getting tighter and tighter, failing to make new lows. And definitely, there's got to be a hidden seller here. So I'm going to try and get, say 500 is a good number. I'll have to see what happens when we get back up there though. Hopefully we don't make a new low here. Or if we do, it just adds to the case if it comes back to 39. Alright, if we fail this move, that's a lot of volume there. Alright, well, I'll turn it back on if we do. Alright, we're starting to make a comeback here. Definitely looking like it's failed to move lower. SPY's also popping up a little bit right now. Moving averages. Okay, there we go. Alright, I want to have my order in. It's going to be for a super quick scalp here, so it either works or it doesn't. See if we can get the pop. Buyer stepped up. Yeah, so I'm saying worst case I lose 20 cents here. Come on, man. I want to see something. Next stop could be 40. Could be 40, but I want to try and get 20 cents out of it. Tighter any second here. Come on. Oh, I got skipped, dude. Damn, man. That sucks. That's a big win. That jumped way too fast. I might have had to raise my limit to like 20 or something. I don't know. There's not really anything you can do about that. Alright, I think I'm actually going to call it for the day. Really not seeing too much of anything else. I mean, the SPY has pretty much dragged everything with it. Straight down. Pretty much everything that's had a down gap looks almost exactly like this. Kind of come back to VWAP. Same situation where the 50 is just now coming into play. I mean, nothing's just really looking too good. I'm not really seeing any patterns, no triangles, no trap trader scenarios. So I think I'm just going to leave it where it's at. It's Veterans Day. It's Monday. Keep my money for the rest of the week here. You know, maybe something here. But do I really feel like longing it, you know, right into the 9 on the 5 minutes? No, not really. So I think, again, I'm just going to let it go. Alright, so I mean, I took about 5 trades today in the first 30 minutes. I definitely have never traded that much that quick, but it's just kind of what happened today. So Apple surprisingly a down gap on the down gap list, and a gap and go setup of all things. So it's really not clear on this. It looks much better on TradingView. So first got that green candle kind of popping right from pre-market lows here, so definitely a really good setup. Took a short right underneath low a day. It's looking like I covered really early here. I don't remember exactly quite what happened on this, but I mean, I definitely took it off a lot quicker than usual. I mean, it ended up obviously dropping, you know, almost, what, 3 points here? But ended up being a decent win, I guess. Really nothing much to brag about. I think after took my first partial, this last 150, I took way too slow as it came back up. I think I got into, I think it was in this where I should have been taking it into the 40s, maybe or high 30s. Light took it on the opening range play. Huge gap down, but it never really continued with the gap in the pre-market here. Looks like they're, I don't know what this is. We'll skip there or something, but it ended up being a pretty good setup. I mean, 4 candles, 5th minute, green candle consolidation here, kind of getting stuck, and I took it short right underneath the new low a day there for the opening range play. I didn't really get a lot of time to sit down and think about, what I want my risk to be and whatnot. So I ended up just taking 200 shares short and just getting all out as it started showing a little bit of strength again, kind of bouncing again. Maybe from, I don't know, it's not really too much of a pre-market level either, but I really wasn't too thrilled about having to hold on to this, one, because it's a circuit breaker. And I mean, last Friday I had so many issues with circuit breaker stocks. I didn't trust it. I just wanted to take my money and let it be, really. So took it off. Pretty small win, only $66. Is what it is. SPY looking for a bottom bounce around this 276 level. Bounced here, kind of made a doji, failed to make a new low, and then I took it long as we started showing a little bit more strength, but super quick loss. Ended up not really doing much of anything. I mean, the SPY just now bounced as it, I guess, attempted to make a new low a day here and got bought back up super quick, breaking above this range and then moved back. But I mean, really just nothing clean on it, honestly. I'm just not seeing anything worthwhile in there. MO was a pretty good trade as well. I think it was the best one on the day. Gapping down on news of government wanting to ban menthol cigarettes. So right at the open, pop back up. Never got below VWAP once, really. Made a decent push here, came back, push again, bounced again, decent push, but this time got stuffed. It looks better on the regular here. So then at this point I was watching it here for a break underneath the VWAP slash the little range here. So I ended up taking 350 short underneath 75 because this thing was looking really good as the SPY was also breaking down at the same time. Took a short right underneath VWAP, got filled at 75, started taking off more and more as we got, underneath the next support here. I guess in the 60s mainly, but took it all in the high 50s here, and then we just got this big break, and then I just took the rest of it off there because it was right at low a day. I mean, there was, again, just take my money, let it be. Pretty solid trade here though. Just really nice setup. I mean, we failed to push here, and then once we started closing, underneath these moving averages, and they started acting as pretty good resistance, we just got that break, and that was the end of it. AMRN, definitely a mistake trade here. With these unusual buyer and seller trades that I keep taking, it really seems like I'm able to get, a much better entry on like before the break happens. Because, I mean, so AMRN, little push at the open, stuff pretty hard, moving straight back underneath VWAP. Pretty big circuit breaker too. I mean, it was down like 15% or something at one point. But we came back up to VWAP pretty slow here, really failing, just not making any new highs. You see we bounced off of 19 once, came back, kind of bounced off it again, came back to VWAP. Failing to hold any higher here, moving average just started acting as support, and then failed to get above this 40 here, and we come back down, stuff hard down to 19 again. So I'm looking for a break underneath. We bounce here, closing between the moving averages, can't quite get above, and I mean, I saw it on the tape. We got fast, we got red. I mean, I probably could have gotten an entry in at 1907 before this thing just started to break. And I mean, we just broke, and then I had to use the market order because the circuit breaker. And I mean, I just got such a poor fill. I just immediately just got out. I just wasn't gonna waste my time with it. I mean, obviously, yeah, held on to it, would have still been a winner, but because I didn't get my good entry, my risk reward was completely skewed. So I really wasn't trying to waste any effort, physical, mental capacity, nothing on it. So I just wanted to get out. And then the big missed trade of the day was on Light. Another super clear setup here. I mean, just this 39 breakup, just huge pop. I mean, my limit was at 39.08, and I mean, this thing went straight up to the 20s. So I mean, there just wasn't a chance I was getting filled on that one. But again, same scenario. We get this huge pop up. We failed to break lower, made a new low a day, broke down out of this range, bought straight back up, moved right back up to 39. I mean, we got another doji hammer here. I mean, it's just, I can get that early entry in, and I mean, if it does start moving against me, just hit out, take the tiniest loss you can possibly imagine. But I mean, once it finally does decide to break, I mean, I've already got such a good entry that, I mean, it could easily make up for all those tiny losses. I mean, it's definitely something that I want to think about going forward from here is entering in earlier on these hidden buyer seller trades, because I mean, even last week, there's cases where I just see it happening and I can get that earlier entry, to really prevent a situation like this where I just don't get in the trade at all. But pretty good Monday. I mean, I did okay, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really trusting. I really did not let winners run today. I don't know. After that Friday, I just wanted to lock in what I had, and I mean, I got a $250 winning day, so I mean, I can't complain too much. Certainly could have been bigger, but same time, certainly could have been worse. So, I don't know. Feeling all right. Definitely got plenty to type up about. But thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow.